Welcome to Fit to Love, Movement Mondays, all about exercise, all about movement, all about you. Enjoy the show.
Today's show brought to you by the 30-Day Jumpstart Coaching Program. Uncover the personalized program that will get you the results you want.
Today's show, a basic shoulder press. So the shoulder press works your shoulder muscles, which are your anterior, posterior, and your medial delts, and they all pull into the spine. They all pull into your neck, and they're right here. And so when we're doing this exercise, again, I always want you to figure out what muscles are pulling, where are they pulling to, so you can focus on that and not necessarily the weights in your hands or whatever you're doing. When we take all these exercises back to the home, I will show you how to do a shoulder press with some tubing, because remember that nifty little bag that I had on the Building Your Own Home Gym? Every exercise I've ever shown you in a gym can be done at home as well. So I'm choosing to sit on a ball for a couple reasons. One, when people stand up, I've noticed that as the weight gets heavier or they get tired, they extend their back, and so what happens is they feel it in their lower back because they stick their butt out. So when you sit on a ball, you actually use more of your core muscles. Your abs have to kind of keep you stabilized. And even if you do that motion of extension in your lower back and you have pinching going on in your lower back, it's not as much because you're not as far away from the ground. So gravity has less of a pull in that position. So find yourself on a ball, and if you don't like balls, you don't have a ball, you can use a bench or a chair. That's totally fine. You're going to want to do, again, those right angles that we talked about in some of the previous shows. You're going to bring the weights up, whatever you choose, and your wrist goes over your elbows. Now, really important to note that I want you to be in front of you, not behind you. So I'd rather you cheat forward than to go behind you. You want to make sure that you can always see the weight in your peripheral vision. So I have the weights here, and I'm going to think about my shoulder muscles pulling my arms up and together, and then inhaling and coming back down. You're going to exhale and pull your abs in as you pull your shoulders towards the middle, and inhale on the way back down. So again, we are exhaling, squeezing your abs, and pulling your arms together over your head with your shoulders. And then right back down. If this position is pinchy for you in your shoulder because you may have a rotator cuff injury, you can bring it closer to the center, like bring your arms in front of you and do it in that position. So if the external rotated position here bothers you, again, bring it here or just change the hand position a little bit and play with what feels best for your shoulder, and pick a weight that has enough resistance that 15 to 20 at a 6-second speed is going to be really great for building muscle.
The Fit to Love podcast show offers you 6 days a week of helpful content to achieve the happy life you deserve. Movement Mondays and Tasty Tuesdays are weekly video casts, while Wellness Wednesdays, Thoughtful Thursdays, Freedom Fridays, and Sexy Saturdays are audio-only shows themed every week to address your holistic life and needs. If the show inspired you, we would love for you to share it and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining us today. Head on over to fittolove.tv for recaps of every show, resources, and to join the community. That's FIT2LOVE.tv. Have a fit and fabulous day.